Scorpio, hey beautiful, Melissa here to do a timeless love reading for you. Anything you need to know about myself or this channel you can find in the description box below as well as in the about section, and I do recommend checking those items out. Anything you need to know about booking a personal reading or leaving a donation you can also find in the description box below. We're going to take these in the order that they came out. In your energy we have the Chariot card. In your person's energy we do have the Hierophant, and we also have in the potential outcome the Seven of Pentacles. Your overarching energy is the Knight of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of big energy. I see the High Priestess here. Definitely could be dealing with a Cancer. That is your soulmate. I do feel like things have been a little unclear, okay, with the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands. I feel like it's saying that what was hidden or what wasn't. When things are unclear, it's usually because the divine, the creator, doesn't want us to see the full picture yet. And what I'm getting is that there's been something feeling like it's almost like a secretive feeling, but it was just yet to be revealed is what I'm getting right now. And I do feel like that is, whatever that is going to be revealed here. That's what I'm getting. I don't know what that's about. We'll get more on the reading all together here. The Knight of Wands is your overarching energy. I like the Knight of Wands. You know, he can be a little bit... how do I explain? So the Knight of Wands, if you wanted to describe the Knight of Wands as a person, is going to be somebody who is passionate, excited about everything. And so this person is maybe a little hard to tie down, right? The kind of person that the Knight of Wands is. This is the overarching energy for your connection. I'm getting almost like that you guys are just very... oh my God, you guys, what the hell? This whole thing is backwards. Just two very creative people. That's what I'm getting. Creators. Two creators. That's, and I do feel like it's saying that has maybe caused, I do feel like there's some movement here, but I do feel like that's caused the two of you to think that there was lack of commitment from the other person. Okay, wow. Cancer, very strong. You have the Chariot card and the High Priestess in your energy, which both represent Cancer, and then you have two Knights. Oh, what you doing over here? Okay. I do feel like you have... There's a lot of movement going on. Some of it is slow, some of it is... I feel like there's things in your life that is moving a lot more quickly than you had anticipated, and then there's things in your life that you have almost intentionally done slowly, because you know that, and slowly and intricately, methodically, because you know that that is the way to get things done to last a lifetime. I'm sorry, and then I got distracted by this. Okay, so the connection is gorgeous, right? But there is this underlined burdensome feeling, right? With the Ten of Wands in your person's energy. And I'm not loving the Knight of Swords in your energy. I don't always hate the Knight of Swords. But I am kind of getting this... What I'm getting here is that things are moving slowly because they're going to last a lifetime. It might be in this connection. It might just be in your life in general, whatever you're pursuing, okay? I feel like you're getting frustrated with the way things are moving slowly, thinking that you need to kind of take... Wow, both those wanted to come out. So feeling like you needed to... I get this... I'm getting antsy, okay, off of that. And I don't always get antsy on the Knight of Swords, but what I'm getting is that things aren't, that have been divinely kind of hidden from you. Okay, the whole story is that you've been through a lot in this lifetime, okay, with the Chariot card up there. You're powerful, you have this beautiful, gorgeous, you can conquer anything energy about you. But it is like the things that are going to last a lifetime, or the things that are worth having, they don't come as quickly as the things that we went after for instant gratification, things from the ego, right? When you're following things from your spirit, these things could be, I'm just going to give you a few examples. Becoming a freelance artist, any kind of artist. This could be a musical artist, this could be, an actual artist. And it seems like what you've always been able, what I'm getting is in your life, you've been able to overcome and kind of conquer and defeat everything you've come in contact with, right? And kind of quickly, so you master things very quickly is what I'm getting. And I'm getting that you've been following or thinking of following or kind of almost, I'm not even getting, you're putting your whole heart into whatever you're pursuing. I'm sorry, this isn't about this love connection, and I'll get to the love connection in a second. Whatever you're pursuing, I'm feeling like you're not actually, it's almost like you don't really believe in yourself or in what it is that you're pursuing. That you don't believe it's yours. And the reason why is because usually by now you've had mastered 5 things and gotten to the final, to the finish line on most things in your life, where you're going to follow something that is from the spirit, and it is going to have longevity, prosperity, and it is going to be fulfilling to the soul on top of all of that. It takes a patience that it's actually like literally how we learn that virtue, okay? Patience is because it takes a patience that we've never needed before. And again, but we always end up mastering these things or conquering these or defeating these things quickly and then feeling unfulfilled. Like, well, I did that. I accomplished that. Why am I not feeling fulfilled? That's when we went for something where we could see the finish line. It was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not necessarily easy things, like maybe other people couldn't even accomplish these things, but for you, it was like, oh, I can easily get that done. I'm watching you like finish everything and well and efficiently and masterfully is what I'm getting. But what it's saying here is that there's something that you are actually passionate about and in love with. All the things that you have conquered, by the way, all those experiences were all there, not just, they were all there to help you through this part where it is going to take a little more patience. It's not going to be paying you out right away. It's not going to be a viral video or overnight success, because when you're going for something from the soul and you're going after something that's going to last the rest of your life, it doesn't come that easily, okay? But again, your entire life, whether you had this methodically planned out or not, the divine has. And so I'm getting that you're getting a little antsy with something. I don't think it's this relationship, but maybe it is. I want to say whatever it is, I know this is way easier said than done. It is going to take a little patience, okay? It's saying anything that you can accomplish overnight is probably going to leave overnight as well. I always say to people, when you go after something from the ego, and again, do that. I don't care. I'm not trying to tell people never go for things from the ego. I'm just trying to give how this works. When you go after something from the ego, what is from the ego? Usually it's something that will appease the world or make you accepted or revered, even whatever it is. The things that you do with the intention of becoming popular or, recognized or it's not that you're not going to get recognition for things from your spirit, right? But it does take a lot longer to get that recognition, and there will be a lot of, just to work on this, like I said, the virtue of patience, there will be a long, it is to find out for yourself what you're truly passionate about, okay? And to learn this patience that I'm talking about here and understand that, again, when you go for something from the ego, which again is going to be something that will blow up overnight, something that will, instant gratification, or again, usually if you want to try to decide what is from my spirit, what is from my ego, we can want the same thing from our spirit and our ego. For instance, becoming a famous singer. Our spirit wants that because it wants to share your energy and your love and your gifts with the world to heal it, okay, or to help it in some way. And your ego wants that same thing for the goal of money and fame, and you know what I mean? Again, you get the whole package usually, but whatever we do go for and conquer right away from the ego is like getting paid with a check that was written in disappearing ink. It is just as easily taken from us as it was to get it, okay? Wow, I feel like I got stuck on that for a long time. This love connection could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Cancer very strong, like very, very strong. We got Sagittarius, Virgo. The connection is saying, I think that, again, when you're a quick person like you're witty, you're charming, you can get what you want and you know it from pretty much anybody. When that's happened in your life, and then you do come into a true love connection that requires patience or like understanding no expectations, like an unconditional situation. By the way, I do not ever mean somebody disrespecting you, because that is never acceptable. I don't care, you know, if this is the love of your life and they're disrespecting you, sometimes we need to let them go so they can learn that that's not how we treat us, okay? But right now what I'm getting is this person, I just feel like you're kind of getting frustrated with there being no clear outcome, is what I'm getting right now. Although I do see some clarity in the outcome, or some, I would say some prosperity and not clarity in the outcome here, but it is saying that there is this like hump, we're in a rut. That's what I'm getting with this connection. In life in general, I feel like you're in a bit of a rut because you are so good at getting things quickly. You're so, you know, because you've worked hard to do so and you're good at what you do. But this is saying this is not, that's why this is so hard for you. Whatever this is, I feel like I can literally watch you just kind of getting antsy and like wanting to run, wanting to go, wanting to, it's saying, please understand that when we come into a true love connection, there can't be any expectations of an outcome. It has to be what we feel right now in this moment, right? So we have to stay present with the connection and always know in life in general, and I don't care if it's from the spirit or the ego, while the spirit, you know, whatever we attain with from our spirit will last, I would say, a lifetime. Nothing, not even our own lives, are owned by us. We own nothing. Everything is temporary. And I think that is where this is saying, kind of give this connection that freedom, understanding this is temporary, right? That is how we get things to last a lifetime, is by knowing that, by allowing it to leave, right? It's like giving it the space to leave makes everything want to stay. Everything's going to start chasing after you. And I'm getting here that it's like, maybe somebody hasn't put a ring on it, is what this is just an example. It doesn't have to be the specific situation. I'm getting like, you know, somebody hasn't put a ring on it, but they treat you like a queen or a king or a non-binary. So it's like, maybe we don't need the expectations that we've always had of what love looks like. Maybe that was just kind of like a brainwash, one of our many brainwashes that society has put on us to kind of conform to its desires. Maybe if it feels good, we just keep going for it. What I'm going to tell you is this person, I feel, is committed to you as they could be to anything. The Six of Cups is about a soulmate. The Hierophant is about traditional, you could be married to this person, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting that they haven't put a ring on it, okay? And I'm getting that they are starting to feel the weight of your desire for that. This is all pretty clear information coming through, but I feel like they're feeling the weight of the desire, and it is making them almost, I'm not gonna say you're pushing them away. They love you so much. The love that they have for you, it's unmatched. You'll never find it again. It's like once in a lifetime situation. But I am getting that you're getting feeling that their non-committal in the traditional sense is causing you to feel almost disrespected. But the divine is asking you to actually survey the situation as it is. How do they make you feel? How do they treat you in this moment? Whatever's happened in the past has happened in the past. We can't go back and fix that, but I will say anything that's happened back there was to get us to right here. All of it was for a purpose. And it's like, I'm watching almost like their, an old way of being of theirs is causing you to, I'm getting want to run from this person, but I do think this is the love of your life, okay? And again, I feel like this person is feeling that tension. It's like, now or never is what I'm getting. Now or never, and they feel that, and it's almost like they're gonna, I don't think they're gonna leave, but it is crushing their desire to do anything else, anything that would be fulfilling to them, fulfilling to you. It's almost like they're unable to accomplish anything at this time because of the weight of the desire of you wanting a commitment from them. This is the weirdest stuff coming through, you guys. I'm so sorry. And again, I don't even know if you've explained that to them or, you know, but I feel like there is this, you know what? And again, I'm usually down for this, you know, if you're not going to give me what I'm looking for, I'm out. I feel like that's the energy that you're giving off, and I feel like they're feeling that, but it's like, for whatever reason to them, the traditional sense of committal, and again, this is so weird that this is coming up with the Hierophant in their energy, but I'm getting the traditional sense of committal it's not that they'll never give it to you. It's just that the need for it is causing them. They don't want to conform. Okay, they got the Fool energy in their energy here, and I feel like this is somebody who is innovative. I just feel like they need to feel free, even though they want only you. That's what I'm getting right now. Okay, I love you so much, and I do feel like, again, you're in this space where you're like, you know what, I need to stand up for myself, and I believe in that 100%. And if this person isn't treating you well, please do stand up for yourself and walk away. But I'm getting that they treat you really well. They're just not giving you that one particular thing that you were hoping for. And the divine says, listen, at any point, if you feel them, you know, kind of drifting or not giving you the attention that you desire, or not treating you the way that you know you deserve to be treated, leave. But if you are feeling good in this connection moment by moment, saying go with that feeling of it, not with the expectations or the outcomes or the, you know, the traditional, what we've been told should happen by now. Don't let that deter you from what looks like the best connection of your life. The Seven of Pentacles in the outcome here, it just says that this investment has not been for naught, whatever has gone on in this connection. Time apart from them, time with them, all the investments were to get you here, where I do feel like we're ready, but I feel like just releasing that need for an expectation is going to allow them to give you everything you've ever wanted, okay? It's going to allow them, to stick with you for the rest of time. It's almost like I'm watching you get the fire back just by releasing that expectation. Now, if you're somebody who says, I want to get married in the traditional sense, or I'm out, like, fine, you do you. I'm not trying to tell you not to, you know, what to and what not to, but the divine is saying those kinds of expectations are third dimensional. They mean nothing in the spiritual world. This is a spiritual connection. This is a soulmate. And I feel like the release of needing that is going to allow them to give you that, okay? That's what I'm getting right now. The Hermit card is about, I feel like there has been a sense of the two of you kind of staying together, but you're together, right? But it's almost like you have taken your soul out of it for a moment, and that's absolutely, if you can, most people have to break up to do what you're doing in this connection, okay? So I feel like this is kind of like a rare connection, whatever this is. And it says, like, you guys are both kind of following your souls, your spirit at this time. I think you in particular are getting a little frustrated with the fact that nothing is coming in as quickly as you usually get things to come in. God's saying, if it's taking a little time to come in, I'm working on your faith, I'm working on your patience, and I'm working on the best thing. You're working on the best thing that will ever happen to you in your life. And that is this new way of being, like this new lifestyle that is allowing. It's like the natural flow of everything, understanding everything's temporary, understanding we own nothing, understanding that, you know, the more we give space to things, people, places, and things, the more those things want to be with us or around us or feed off of us. But I always explain this, but it's like my kids, they don't come and beg me for stuff. They're the sweetest little kids ever. They won't even ask for stuff at the store, okay? But when my 8-year-old needs my attention, it is like she walks into the room and my body can feel her sucking me dry of energy, right? Okay, it's like she hasn't said a word, but I know she needs not just one thing, she needs everything from me at this moment. And that's kind of the energy I'm getting, and it's because you're feeling like their non-commitment is actually a representative of the way they feel about you. And it's like, no, it's actually representative of the way they don't want to conform to society's, you know, just because society said we got to do this, we got to do this. It's like, not even that they're an anti-conformist or anti-conformist, yeah. It's just like this particular thing is like, no, I don't want to do something because they said that's what we should do. It's like, I feel like this person is spiritual and believes in God, but I do feel like there is this almost like energy of they're not into the religious, they're not into the hype. They don't believe in everything just because they're told to believe in it. Like most of society, they're not sheep, okay? This is somebody, a rare person that you want in your life. But giving them the ability to kind of be free of that conformity is going to make them not, you know, resist the conformity at the same time, okay? Weird stuff. Anyways, I do feel like you're both kind of pursuing things from the soul, whatever that is, whatever feeds your soul, and I think that could be creative projects. But I feel like it's saying here in the end, I do feel like you're having opportunities to kind of go after things that are actually fulfilling to your spirit, your soul, things you truly love, not things that are just going to get you the outcome you're hoping for, which I think, again, you've probably been successful in a lot of ways. But the one thing that was always lacking is feeling that true fulfillment from the soul level. I feel like God is saying there's opportunities now with each other, but also separately. I feel like separately is going, but I think you're still together, but I feel like you're pursuing different things from the soul. I think you guys will align and do things together, but I do feel like you're both on this little path of finding yourself so that you can come together and it's like, and be one on the path. I feel like you have similar passions, things that you're feeling called to, but I do feel like God is calling you kind of to do them separately at this time, so that you really have this foundation, you know, an independence that should we lose this person at any point, we still had that set up. It wasn't like we only knew how to do it together. You found your thing, they found theirs, and again, that will coincide. I don't know if that's the right word, but that will collaborate well together. But also, should ever this, you know, come to an end in any way, however that would happen, you will know how to pursue that on your own as well, because you attained it on your own originally. That's what I'm getting right now. But I do think, again, it's saying that you guys are staying together while pursuing separate things. This doesn't mean they're not interested in you or they're straying, and same with you. But I do feel like you're getting that sense, because you can feel them, almost like the separation coming from them. There's sort of distance. It's like, just note that distance is so that they can come and collaborate better with you in the future. Okay, so they're finding their soul. What, you know, again, what if they had to lose you at some point for whatever reason? They're going to need to know how to pursue what they're passionate about, things that fulfill them on their own as well. I do feel like there's a sense of it's almost like both of you have these wild gifts, right? But I feel like there's this, you doubting yourself, sensing the world's doubt of you. The world's always going to doubt you, by the way. The world doesn't get to see things from your lens, so they don't. It's not that they actually don't think you can achieve it. It's that they know they couldn't, or you know, because have you ever watched somebody doing something and go, "Wow, how did they do that?" I mean, when I was a blackjack dealer, everybody would always say, "I don't understand how you do this. This is like," but I felt the same way on their side of the table as them. Like, it just looks so hard when you're watching somebody else do it. So anything people doubt in you, it's not because you're doubtable, okay? And who gives a fuck what they think? We need to get there, all of us do in this lifetime, because we have let the way people feel about us dictate our lives for far too long, many, 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 many moons, okay? But I'm getting this sense of, I lost what I was saying there, Scorpio. Did you notice that? You're doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself, and I think you're doubting yourself not because you're a doubtful person or an insecure person. I think it's because of the doubt people have kind of poured into you. And I feel like that doubt, again, it's just not for you. And it is like, sometimes we can use that to prove motherfuckers wrong. But I've noticed every time I do that, shit doesn't go well for me, okay? So it is about just doing it because it's what you love doing. Fuck the success of it. Fuck if you can achieve it or accomplish it. Do what makes you feel good now, you know, and don't do it for any outcomes or any achievements, and continuously do that. Well, of course, doing whatever you need to do to continue life, because we don't get to put a pause on life to pursue our passions and our dreams. But it is saying, please pour into whatever it is that makes you feel good when you do it, at least a little bit every, you know, however often you can. It's going to get you connected closer to your higher self, your spirit, your soul, whatever you want to call it, and God or the divine or the universe, whatever you want to call it. It's going to get you more connected and give you the ability to connect more fully with others as well. It's saying here what is getting, you know, the only thing stopping you, this Ten of Pentacles means everything you ever wanted in this lifetime. All your dreams, all your hopes, the abundance that you've always known was waiting for you out there, it is available to you, but it is just beyond your own self-doubt, your own doubt. Again, I don't really see Scorpios having, well, if you do, you probably just don't share that with people, but I don't see you having a reason to doubt yourself. I will say that. I do know a lot of Scorpios. I've been mostly attached to Scorpios in my lifetime. And you guys, I feel like there is this, like, you can conquer anything, and the only one who doesn't see it or know it is you. So I am getting, like, you need to understand what you have, who you are, your worth, you're psychic, you're compassionate, you have the ability to feel the depth of everyone's soul, okay? You have like these gifts that nobody else has. And whatever that is, I don't care how you get there. Again, you could be painting pictures for people and literally mending broken hearts with those pictures. The energy, the love, the divine energy that you channel and then create with, that literally, that energy that you put into it goes out to whoever receives that product, whatever that is, okay? It is saying like, if you're gonna doubt yourself, fine. But don't doubt the divine or your purpose here on earth, because it wasn't, like, you didn't create it in your head. You think you did, right? We all do. But these ideas, these big things, these things that make you feel good, they were planted within you. And they are attainable by you, or you wouldn't have been provided those desires in this lifetime, okay? I'm sorry, I need a little water there. Okay, so it is just saying if there is any way you can stop allowing, because the doubt that people have in you, and maybe nobody does, maybe nobody's told you they doubt you, okay? Maybe you just sense that shit. You are psychic and you can feel shit like that, but we don't know that's what's happening to us. We just think we're doubting ourselves. When you're sensing this, it's like the only way, you just have to go for shit that's scary, okay? You just have to go for things anyways, pursue them anyways. What I like to do is just go out there and put myself out in weird situations where I know it's gonna be uncomfortable originally, but I get through it, I get past it, and then I usually kind of nail it, whatever it is. I don't, go on a fucking weird job interview. Like, go for something that you absolutely are unqualified for. Go for that shit anyways and act like a goddamn boss, because you are. And it's like, just put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Get more comfortable with being uncomfortable, including letting things breathe, having some space to... It's like if we suffocate things, whatever it is, doesn't matter, a person, a flower, whatever it is, if we don't give it air, space to breathe, it will die. That is the reality. And it's saying, like, as soon as we let go of the expectations of all things, everything has space to grow and bloom and flourish in our lives. We're gonna get you a something. Work your light. I love this fucking deck. You guys, this was a really big, powerful reading, and I feel like I was real slow with it, and I hope you got the message, and I love you so much, and thanks for your patience. The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes, okay? Lifetimes. I said a lifetime. You've been going through, I'm getting just a heavy, you've gone through some goddamn shit, like some seriously traumatic shit that I almost feel like you underestimate the amount of trauma you've had to endure in this lifetime, but I will say, while I don't love that anybody's had to endure trauma, and I do hope that in our future, our babies are a little more evolved and we've become more evolved, for that trauma to not be as needed to pursue big things. But it's saying that your trauma was specifically set there because you have this wildly large calling waiting for you to believe in it, to believe in yourself, to believe in it, whatever it is, okay? There's something, I feel like somebody's been avoiding something, I think because it means the most to you too. It's like, we can fail all day long and not give it any F's, but when we fail at the thing that made our soul sing, ow, that shit hurts, right? I know, believe me, hello, this channel is like failing, and I'm like, no, this is like the only thing I've ever felt this close and connected to and passionate about, and so I get it, and it's saying like, I get it, but it's okay if it fails, because even if what you're going after from the spirit, and you're feeling, vulnerable about it, because again, it's from your soul, it means the most to you, even if you fail at that, the divine has something better set. Same thing, it'll fulfill you from the spirit. It was just like, maybe you needed the experience of the failing or whatever it is. It's all set up in divine orchestration for you to get to where it is that you desire to be, okay? And I do feel like you've been going through some major ascensions. I do feel like, the water signs, well, all of us have, many of us have, we're just becoming more evolved in this lifetime, more awakened, and everything you've had to endure in this lifetime and lifetimes past is to get you to where you're going. And I do believe what it's saying here is all those lifetimes of kind of not, I'm almost feeling like you got close in many lifetimes to the thing that you were your purpose. I feel like this is a lifetime where that purpose finally gets to come into fruition. Okay? I love you so much, Scorpio, and I will see you very soon. Mwah.